Hi, and welcome to our ADL simulation video on reaching. That is our activity daily living breakdown of the reaching exercise by taking it down into those little parts to help us improve our ability to do it as one whole. So we're going to be focusing on our core strength so that we can handle that balance and that shift of our body as we reach for something, as well as that shoulder range of motion, being able to reach fully up and grab that item or put it back. Before we start this video, make sure to check in with yourself, see how you're feeling, make sure you're feeling okay to go ahead with this exercise. Also, make sure you've also talked to your case manager and that they have approved for you to continue with this exercise and that it's appropriate for you at this time of your program. Also, while we're exercising, you want to always check in with yourself just like we do in exercise at rehab. Check in, how is your exertion? How is your breathing feeling? Do you feel like it's light, moderate, or is it getting to be a difficult exercise? And also for your breathing, is it easy to breathe, a little short of breath, or are you getting more short of breath where it's getting to be difficult? If ever you get into that where it's getting a little bit on the more short of breath, or if it's getting where it's getting difficult, I want you to go ahead and pause this video, take a breather, grab some water, and then join us when you feel ready, or take a break and come back to it another day. As we start this exercise as well, make sure you always have something stable around you. I've got my chair behind me. I've got a door frame if I need to grab onto it as well. And let's begin. So our first exercise here for our reaching is going to be a side stretch. We can do these things standing or sitting. I'm going to grab my chair and show you them all sitting first here. So I'm going to sit down. We're going to do a side stretch here. So we're going to exhale our arm up and over a little bit. Now this is sort of how that arm up. We can bring that arm down a little bit to wherever our reach is. And go ahead and just take a breather here for a second and stretch. And when you're ready, inhale back down. So I'll make us even here. We'll do a few more on this side first. We're going to exhale up and stretch over. Inhale, bring it down. Let's do two more on this side. We're going to exhale up and over. Nice side body stretch. Nice shoulder stretch as well as we inhale, bringing it down. Gotta make sure we're even, so we gotta do the other side here. So we're gonna exhale, bringing that arm up, a little bit over for that little side stretch on our side. Inhale, bringing it down. Exhale, bring that arm up and over a little bit. You can pause here for a breath, and when you're ready, inhale, lower down, and exhale up and over. Inhale, lower down. Now you can pause here and you can do a little bit more of that stretch, or we can continue into our alternating overhead reach. So we're going to be doing that again. I'm going to stay seated here, but if you want to challenge yourself and have the chair behind you and do these standing, that's okay too. So as I'm sitting here, I'm going to do an alternate overhead reach. I'm going to exhale, just reach towards that ceiling. Inhale down. Other arm comes into play. Exhale towards the ceiling. Inhale down. Let's do a few more together, and you can always pause and do a few more on your own. We're going to exhale, reach up towards that ceiling. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, lower down. Let's do one last round of that, exhaling to the ceiling. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to the ceiling. Inhale, lower down. Our next exercise is going to bring in that strength now that we got that range going in our shoulders. So for our strength, we're going to grab some light weights and we're going to do a shoulder press. I'm going to scoot forward, just make sure I don't hit my elbows on anything here. We want to start with our elbows kind of in line with our shoulders here, palms facing out, holding on to those weights. Make sure you got a nice stable source here on them. You're going to exhale, press your arms towards the ceiling, inhale down. So similar to that last exercise, but now we have a weight and they're out to our sides a little bit more. So again, exhaling up, inhale, bringing it down, exhale up to the ceiling, inhale down. For this one, I want you to be careful. If the weights go overhead, make sure you have a good hand on them, but you want to keep them more over our shoulders. We don't want anything falling on our head. So try to keep it out to the sides instead of over your head, more on the shoulder. We'll do 2 more, exhaling it up. Inhale down. 1 more with us all as a group, exhaling up, inhaling down. Bring those down. Again, you can pause. I want you to aim to do 10 to 15 of each of these exercises that we go through today, working towards 2 to 3 sets. I'll just check on here. And we're gonna go into our door frame diagonal. So what that means, I'm gonna push my chair back. So I've got my chair behind me in case I need it, but I'm in a door frame giving me something for reaching for. We're gonna do a little bit of a bend here with this, so we wanna make sure that we keep a neutral spine, that we're not gonna hurt our back in any way either. So that nice neutral straight spine. We're going to be reaching for one angle across our body, reaching down, and we're gonna reach up at the other side. So it's a lot of a trunk rotation, some good strengthening here as well. When we reach towards the ground at that angle, you want to make sure you give a light bend in your knees as well. So we're going to begin. I just want you to take a nice breath in. Take a nice breath in and out. And as you're ready, we're going to inhale as we reach to that other corner in the bottom. So that little squat coming into play. As you exhale, come up and reach to the side. We're gonna inhale to the bottom corner, exhale as we reach up. So we're just gonna cycle through that, inhaling, reaching to the corner on the bottom, exhale, reaching up. Inhale and exhale up. I've got my chair behind me. If you need to do this in a chair, you can. We're gonna exhale as we reach down. Inhale as we reach down. Exhale, reach up. Inhale down to the corner. Exhale up. We'll do 1 more. Inhale down. And exhale up. Feel free to pause here and keep going through. We have 1 more exercise in this section here. We're gonna do some chopping. So again, I'm gonna grab my weight. Again, we can do this sitting or standing. So I'm gonna start standing and then I'll show you the sitting version. I'm gonna make sure I'm holding on with my hands overlapping in that middle of the weight. Again, I got my chair behind me. We're gonna be doing similar to what we just did, but now both arms are going with us instead of one and then the other. So we're gonna start, we're actually gonna, inhale to our upper corner. Exhale as we chop that down. So that is starting here again. We're gonna inhale up to that corner. As we squat and bring it down, we're gonna exhale as we bring it to our waist. So inhaling up, exhaling down. We'll do 1 more on this side. Inhaling, exhaling as we chop. I wanna make us even, so we're gonna do about 5 on the other side here. So we're going to inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Remember, keep that spine nice and neutral as we inhale, flowing to that exhale, bringing the weight to our side. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. I'm going to take a seat just to show you how I can do that sitting. We're going to hold on to our weight. We're going to start with an inhale up, exhale down. So this just has us still doing that inhaling up, reaching with our body, exhaling, twisting the body and reaching lower. Inhaling up, exhaling down. I'm going to switch to the other side here. We're going to inhale up, exhale, bringing it down. Inhale up, exhale, bringing it down. Inhale it up, exhale down. So make sure to always do things on both sides. The door frame diagonal as well. We did it on just the one side. Make sure to do it on your other side as well. And just take it nice and slow with these ones. They are more challenging. We have a lot, when we're reaching for something, we've got to have that core strength, that rotation very often as well. So be careful with these. Take your time, flow with the breath, nice and slow, and just give it a shot and see how you do with these. Remember, pacing yourself is the most important part with these. And then just give a nice, little nice stretch afterwards when you're done with these as well.